BSNA clerk for free pay-per-hit record search for property lookups to be placed on our website. This is free to the township. Item I is approval for the zoning board of appeals members and the zoning administrator to attend MTA's roles and functions webinar, three-part series, free through our already paid up membership. Item J is approval for the Township Board, Planning Commission, Downtown Development Authority, zoning administrator, and township secretary to attend MTA's meeting misconceptions, which will review the Open Meetings Act. That's by a webinar, and it is free, again, through our already paid up membership. Under communications, we have item A, a letter dated January 14th from Tom Voss, and item B, we have a letter dated January 20th from Jamie and Stan Robinson. And then addendum items, we have item K, approval of fire department personnel to attend, and I'm not sure on the pronunciation, Jim, help me out here.
Pardon me?
The pronunciation, is that a GAPE or?
A GAPE, yeah.
Okay, a GAPE Health Care Schools EMT course starting March 9th, 2022 in Cadillac, Michigan at a cost of $49 application fee and $1,500 tuition per person. Item L is approval for a budget amendment to transfer $1,000 from fund balance of the general fund to the clerk's salary account. And then item C, under communications, we have another item to add, item C, which is a letter dated January 27th from Ron Gutowski. And again, if there are no other changes to the consent agenda, I will entertain a motion for approval.
I so move.
I'll second.
Motion by Dean Cruz, seconded by Kolonowski to approve the consent agenda for tonight. Any discussion? All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed, motion carried. Okay, public comment. Any public comment? Anyone? Okay. All right, moving into the department and committee reports then. Item A, our monthly report from Operation Services is in your packet. And I think that's the last one that Doyle will be signing. Item B, the sewer report from the city is in your packet. And item D, the minutes of the January 4th meeting, the DDA is in your packet, as well as the director's report for February, or the February report for January. Item G, the Planning Commission, those minutes from the January meeting are in your packet. And then we do have to take action to appoint a ZBA appeals liaison. And Shirley, you want to maybe update the board on what's transpired there, your communication with Catherine Mulhall?
Yeah, well, when we appoint the liaison from the Planning Commission to the Zoning Board of Appeals, it's for their term of office. We've always done it by the year before, but the proper way is to do it by the appointee's term of office. So, if, for instance, if it was somebody appointed just in January, for a 3-year term, it would be for 3 years. If they were appointed 2 years ago, it would be for a term of 1 more year only, because their term of office would be ending next year. So that's just something to bear in mind, that when we make that motion, it's not for a yearly appointment, it's for the appointee's term as planning commission member.
Okay.
That was my conversation with Catherine Mulholland. She's the attorney at MTA.
Okay, and so with that, we need a motion for appointment then for that liaison appointment.
You have a recommendation by the planners, and you also have a couple of letters from the members of the zoning board of appeals.
Why, what, are we short, or
No,
the
it's
term
just,
is up?
it's just part of what that zoning enabling act makes us do. We have to, the planners have to provide 1 member to the zoning board of appeals. It's always been like that.
So this is an addition? Well, who was
They
doing
are-
it before?
Pardon?
Who was doing it before?
Jennifer Williams has done it for many years.
Okay.
And she did say she would wish to continue, and Glenn Mandeville over here, he's our newest planner, and he said he would throw his hat in the ring too, so you have the 2 of them that expressed interest in it.
And then, yeah, like Shirley said, you do have a letter in your packet from a ZBA member.
Well, you have a letter in the packet from Betty,
Yep.
and then you have one that was just added to the addendum from Ron. Those are the
Oh,
two
that's,
others.
I was looking for that, yeah.
And it is up to this board to choose that person.
And did you say you did or did not look at the MCL rule on that?
I didn't look, I believe that what you're referring to is what Catherine was talking about, the 3-year, or the term of office, which is, a planner's term is 3 years.
Okay.
I will make a motion to approve, for Jennifer Williams to be the liaison.
So I believe her term just started in January, so that would be a period, then a 3-year period.
I'll support that motion.
Okay, we have a motion by Steggy, seconded by Hachinsky to appoint Jennifer Williams to the ZBA for a 3-year term. Any discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Let's see, there's no other reports in your packet. No, I'm sorry, there is. Item I, the zoning administrator's report is in your packet for January, activity report. And item K, the Building and Grounds Committee, January 17th, those minutes are in your packet also. Item L, the fire department. Jim gave you his report tonight. Is there anything you wanted to add? Jim, I think you've got a request there also.
No, I don't have anything to add, unless someone's got some questions for me.
Okay.
I'm sure there'll be some discussion under new business.
Yeah, okay. Then moving into new business, we have item B, consideration of approval to purchase Cisco Firepower firewall to upgrade phone system switch from IT Right in the amount of $650.
Why are we doing this?
Well, this has to do with, I don't recall how long ago that was. We had some issues when things went down. It was a couple weeks ago.
It was right after the first of the year.
Yeah.
I'll make a motion that we go ahead and get one.
Yeah, I'll second that motion. Brian, that was a recommendation from IT Right that we do that following the,
IT Right came up here and got us running again, and when he checked the firewall there that I guess we had when we got the phone system installed, it was quite old and it was in need of updating to be able to handle the new system. And now talking to Gary tonight, it sounds like we have something more new in the phone line coming along, so very soon.
Why did we have IT Right? Who are they? How
IT
long
Right
ago?
is our software people that our tech support.
We're still gonna use IT Right?
Yes.
we were using Gordon McClellan until he left, what, about 2 years ago?
Gordon got rather busy and, was difficult to get. IT Right was recommended on Molly. They have it for Perry Township and Cadillac, where she's trustee.
When that happened, weren't they quite a ways away, 3 hours away or something?
They have technicians situated throughout the state.
Right, 3
But
hours
this
away.
guy did come from farther away because
Right.
it was during holiday time when people typically come off or are off on vacation. I think there's one in Traverse City, but he was not available to come because he was on vacation. So it took a little longer for the technician to get here. But we were up and running.
Okay, we've got a motion on the floor by Dean Cruz and second by Walker to approve the purchase of Cisco firewall to upgrade our phone system in the amount of $650. Any other discussion? Okay, all those in favor of the motion on the floor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item C is consideration of approval to purchase fire department SCBA gear. And Jim, there's my understanding, three different quotes here.
Oh, yeah, if you want me to go ahead and explain that.
Yeah, go ahead.
Last month, I brought a quote for, two quotes, one from Apollo, one from 5 Alarm for 10 new SCBA packs for a total cost of $93,000 some dollars. Dean's got that quote. And we got a deal on those SCBA's because 5 Alarm had purchased 200 of them, and they were selling them at a reduced rate to the fire departments. Well, last Monday, and the question was asked is how long they're going to last, and I don't know that. I didn't know that answer. Well, they sold 200 of them. Last Monday they called and said they had 77 left. And Sunday afternoon, Jerry got a call from Steve from 5 Alarm saying they were all gone. So the quotes that you have in front of you that I gave you tonight are the updated quotes, because I mentioned to you also that if we didn't purchase these SCBA's at that price, that they were going to be somewhere between $10,000 to $15,000 to $20,000 more. Well, the quote that you have in front of you is almost exactly $10,000 more. So the first quote, if you want to look at the first quote, it's a 2-page one. This is exactly what was quoted in the past that we were looking at for the 90. I think there were 90.
$96,937.
Yeah, they were 98. They reduced it. They dropped 5,000 and come to 93 something. So this is the exact same quote with brand new SCBA's, and the total cost is $103,631.31. At the very bottom of the first page, you'll see that it says the TIC option, and iTech is a thermal imaging camera that's built into the equipment. It's built into the SCBA. Those are $1,000 a piece. If we were to not get those in the SCBA's, you could take $10,000 off of that quote, and you'd be down to $93,000. So it's about $1,000 a piece for the thermal imaging camera that we incorporated into the SCBA's in the past. Now the next page, if you look at the very bottom, it'll say FDIC. This is a quote for brand new air packs that 5 Alarm is going to take to their convention, to their show. And once they open the box up, they can't sell them for brand new. So they would give them to us for $98,176.61. And that would incorporate them adding the thermal imaging cameras at a cost of $1,237 a piece. So if we buy the brand new ones, or the thermal imaging cameras are $1,000. If we buy the ones that have been on display, the display models, to add the thermal imaging camera, it's $1,237 a piece. So it's an additional $12,000, but we get a reduced rate on the packs because they can't sell them as brand new because they've been on display and used for demonstration purposes. Warranty is all the same on those particular packs. It's just, again, they just can't sell them as brand new. So the difference between the two is $103,000 to $98,000, so about $5,000 roughly.
How soon would you get the
There's a 4 to 6 week. If we buy the brand new ones, there's a 4 to 6 week wait. If we buy the ones that are going on to the show, we won't be able to get those until after the show, and I'm not exactly sure when that show is. So, my understanding is that this purchase is going to be with the stimulus money, or some of the stimulus money that the township received. Is that correct? My understanding correct?
It could be. It would be allowable for that.
Okay. So I don't know that the fire department has $103,000 to buy SCBA's at this point, plus operate for another year. So. My recommendation would be to buy the new ones for $103,000. You'd have them in 4 to 6 weeks.
The warranty is the same on both?
Pardon me?
The warranty is the same on both of the items?
Yeah, the one that I would recommend is the one that is, they're the brand new packs that they quoted in the first place, except they're $10,000 more. But if you buy the other ones, it's $5,000 more. So for $5,000, you're getting brand new ones, we can have them in 4 to 6 weeks. So if the board is going to act on these, my recommendation would be the SCBA packs from 5 Alarm at a cost of $103,631.31.
Because you'd have those in 4 to 6 weeks?
Could have those within 4 to 6 weeks.
I'll make a motion, we go ahead and buy the brand new ones for $103,631.31.
I'll second.
Motion by Steggy, second by Dean Cruz, to approve the purchase of the SCBA's from 5 Alarm in the amount of $103,631.31. Any discussion?
And where is your
Discussion.
recommendation to take this money from?
From the ARPA money. It is something that encompasses the whole township, it's not.
Any other discussion? Okay, Shirley, you want to call the roll, please?
Walker,
Yes.
Dean Cruz,
Yes.
Stady,
Yes.
Brian Cruz, Paul, yes, Pachinsky,
Yeah.
Kalinowski.
Yes.
Do they need a down payment, Jim? I've been looking here and I just.
No, I don't know exactly. I will get with Steve and when we let him know that we're going to purchase those, and then I'm sure that he'll send an invoice. This that we got here is just a quote, so I'm sure he'll send an invoice, and they may want a deposit. I don't know for sure, but I will let you
You
know.
need to send this sign, it says authorization on here.
Um,
Oh,
Yeah, that's an acknowledgement form that you're acknowledging that you are going to purchase those.
Gold in their tanks.
Yeah, it's the acknowledgement, you need to send this sign.
I can, you want me to sign it and send it, or Terry sign it and send it?
Yeah, see us afterward.
Okay.
So we can get a.
Yeah, we'll just get, if you get it signed, then I will get it off to Steve.
Yeah, all right.
If Mr. Walker wants to sign that tonight, then I will make sure that Steve gets it, so that we have those 10 coming.
Okay,
Thank you.
Okay, moving on
sign
to
that one too.
item D. Consideration of approval to purchase voter registration cards at a cost of 46 cents each from Spectrum Printers Incorporated.
Okay, these are necessary because of the new redistricting. The quote that you see here was done by the county clerk, and it is for the entire county. So we would be part of that.
We have about 2,000
We have about 2.
voters.
This is gonna replace the idea of our driver's license?
No, it's gonna replace your voter card from 10 years ago, when the census was done 10 years ago. And there was redistricting again at that point for some of us. Now there's redistricting for all of us this time because of the Senate districts in the House of Representatives. And some people, our commissioner district will be larger from Commissioner District 6 and 5. Some of they had to do some of that kind of thing to make the county balance with the county commissioners.
So we get more in the city?
There will be more people in County Commissioner District 6.
Is that us?
Yeah, we have some people, Betty is in County Commissioner District 6, her area over there. There'll be some more. And the rest of us are in County Commissioner District 4.
What is it, about $920 for our share?
46 cents times approximately 2,000 voters.
I'll make the motion. So 2,000 times 46 is.
I'll second.
Well, it can't be that, because whichever day that they choose what's on the rolls, we have to go by the cents per card here. We can't stop the presses if we get over 2,000.
We can't stop them.
No.
Okay, we have a motion by Kalinowski, supported by Dean Cruz, to approve the purchase of voter registration cards from Spectrum Printers at a cost of 46 cents per card. Any other discussion? All those in favor of the motion signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Motion carried. Public comment.
Shirley, do we all get new voter registration cards then?
Yes,
Everybody, and when do you send those out, or?
they'll be sent out, yep, that's just what we voted on here, so they'll be mailed from the printers. It'll have your new Senate district, and your new House district, and your current County Commissioner district, and,
Congressional district?
yep.
Any other public comment? Okay, any other business to come before the board tonight? Tom, do you have anything?
No.
Brian? Tom?
Nothing, I leave that, right?
Dean?
No.
Dale?
No.
Sure. No. I've got three things just real quick. Well, I guess we already talked about one, reminder on the water funding webinar tomorrow at noon. Last meeting, there was a question regarding straight fence's quote, and I did talk with the gentleman from Straight Fence following that meeting. The short on it is the posts are not stainless steel, they are standard galvanized. As far as concreting the posts in, he said he plans to concrete in the corner posts and the gate posts at a minimum, and probably, a midway post along each line. And I told him that that's what we'd really like to see done, but he said they're gonna be in 4 feet, so we don't need that, but that's what he's going to do. So I told him to send us, revisions on that for signature and for scheduling a date come spring. So, and I haven't gotten anything from him, but he said he would be sending that information, so.
And the liability thing too.
Oh, yeah, and the liability, yeah, he'll send that with it. Yeah. Then the only other thing I wanted to mention was, we had talked about advertising for sidewalk repairs and that, and then it came to mind that, golly, we're looking at water main replacements in the Oak Hill neighborhoods. And so I got on the phone with Brian Sousa to have that discussion with him, whether it would be smart for us to look at doing sidewalk repairs at this point in time. Some of those sidewalks, that are in need of repairs may be replaced in the process of upgrading water mains, and some may not, but he said really you'd be smarter to wait, because, and it makes sense. We could repair, we could put in some new sidewalks and then end up, within the next couple of years when we do this project and tear them out. So So I think, you know, unless any of you have major objections to it, I think I'd like to put this off. Maybe I would get in touch with Precision Concrete, the company that did some of our repairs on trip hazards, to come and take a look at again, doing a few of those. We shouldn't have that many left that they can address. The ones that are left, the bulk of them are ones that are beyond what they can grind or cut. So that would be the only thing that I would look at doing in this upcoming year. And that's all I have. So if no one else has anything else, take a motion for adjournment.
I so move.
I'll second.
Motion by Dean Cruz, second by Connor, to adjourn. All in favor? Aye. Opposed? We adjourn.
Have you ever done